in this video we are playing Find the Guests. So I have to say a massive thanks to the developer who came on and stayed with us for about an hour helping some of the people playing the game. Without his help I am sure I would not have found some of them, I can tell you that. So we're starting off in the main aisle. So although I didn't find all the guests, I will be showing where the majority are. The only ones I left were the truly terrifying and horrific ones at the bottom of the index. They were just way too complicated for this old fart to get, especially some of the ones that involve some mathematics I haven't done since school. This video will just show you my gameplay and how I pick them up. You can collect them a completely different way if you want to. I ran into that one by accident, but I've shown you where that one was. Typical when you're not recording, you bump into one. So there are 5 coins dotted around the map, which you're going to have to collect to get into the well. So obviously I'll show you where I picked them up. The kind of characters are great, the kind of hidden locations are great, the maps are great. I really do recommend this game. It is really good fun to play. So you have to get a streak of 5 to win the nerd guest. And whilst the developer was on the game at the same time I was, they were actually commenting on the fact that they didn't know how some people had got a streak of over 200. So third place are those who set the leaderboard. So if you see a picture around the map, so you just saw one on the back of that wood there, the circle, that is actually a teleport back to whatever place the picture is showing. So we have a shovel here. You're going to have to go ahead and pick that up, but you need to keep it for when you go over to the desert island. We will need that for our treasure hunt. And we have a little note here, and it's the Roman numerals we need to kind of jot down. So you need to make your way over to the other pirate ship. And we have the code door. So we just need to translate the Roman numerals into numbers and enter the code. So here we have the Well of Luck, that's where we're going to need the coins. So there are actually two located in the rainbow hallway. So the most obvious one is the one at the end. And then if you go back to the start, where you spawned, and then jump into the wall, you need to zoom right into shift lock and shimmy down the wall. We've got the opposite of rainbow, which is my favourite colour, black, and that takes us through to Shadow Guest. So it says we need a key card to enter that area. So the key card is located behind the waterfall. Always worth checking waterfalls behind them in these kind of games. So we're through into the nuclear facility now. I just love these maps, they're so great. So we can actually launch a nuke. And apparently, although you're in the facility, it actually launches and detonates on spawn, so it effectively kills the new players who are spawning into the game. I do wish it actually showed you blowing them up, but it just shows it in a second when it's actually launched, just firing into the spawn area. That's really cruel, I'd actually like to see them move. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying this video or any other video from JudgementTV. And there we have it, and we get radioactive guest for launching the nuke. So we have a clue here to invert guest. Don't put it in whilst you're in the house. I'll show you where to use that emote in a bit. So around that back of the house is a kind of metal box that tells you to type in a year. So if you remember where Sticky Note was, there was a classic Roblox book with the year 2008 on it. Pop in that year, and this then brings up the teleport to Classic Isle. But this place isn't actually on the map unless you have this teleport up, which is just a lovely touch of this game. You know, this island only appears when you put that year in. The maps are just fantastic. The design, the layout, the features, absolutely brilliantly designed. So we need to go through the teleport to guess the guests. And what's good about this is that you can still bring up the index for the guest if you get stuck. And as you can see, I had some autocorrect problems with the iPad with guest jar. So remember we found this emote clue? When you're at spawn, this is where you type this emote in. And the guest pops up there, but you've got to be quick, you've only got a couple of seconds whilst he's there. So we've got all 5 coins now, so we're going back to the Well of Luck. And it's a maze, because I love mazes that much. And this was actually quite a complex maze, so I'm really sorry. I cut out most of me just aimlessly wandering around this maze. However, if you find these jumps, this is where you're going to need to get to. Just keep going around the maze, you will find it. But this time, if you try and catch the kind of wall, and there we have it, we've opened up the door. So keep going around the map again, and you're looking for those jumps, and that will take you there to that green band, which is a veiled wall through to maze. It is a really hard maze, and I was wandering around for quite a bit, so stay at it. Persistence is the key with that one. So we're going into the desert now. So do you remember the shovel? This is where we're going to need to dig for treasure guests. So we're going into the banana shooter kind of mini game. I absolutely love this. This is such a great touch to this game. So you essentially have to fire your ammo at the banana and hit it, but you've only got 3 chances to hit it. You've got to hit 10 bananas to win the banana guest. I was so worried when I was down to 1 that I'd have to start the game all over again. If you do need to leave the game, press stop playing. Don't teleport back out, it kind of glitches it unfortunately, and you have to come out the game and go back in. So round the back of the pyramid is this kind of weird code. On the grey that is Morse code. I did put it through Google to translate it. It kind of came up with ghost stripey and then a load of like random letters and numbers. I asked the developer which one was there. He said that it's 3 AM and it's complicated. So it was obviously too hard to tell me how to solve that one. So of course that one is in the one I didn't find box. But what was nice about that developer was that he was actually kind of really patient with people. He spent a long time in the game helping players, which was lovely, and actually gave you the answers. A lot of the times when the developer or the owner is on the game, they gave you some kind of another cryptic clue and didn't actually help you find it, what I find normally. So here's where they helped me out with this one. This is for tropical. They said that there was a puzzle like 3 AM but easier. Didn't have a clue where to find the code for that one, but it takes you through to tropical. So we're moving around to the Twilight and Sakura Isle. So dotted around this map are brightly coloured Easter eggs. You need to collect them. If we collect all 10 of them, we get the Easter Bunny. just there behind the mushroom cave. So the stars will help levitate you up. You just need to kind of levitate but kind of move forward so you don't hit that tree. Might take a couple of goes like it did for me. There's the Easter bunny, so we haven't collected all his eggs yet. And there we have it, Easter bunny will pop up when you have got all of the eggs. So walk on the pond and you will get teleported down to Mermaid and the area for scuba, and there's also pineapple down here. So Mermaid is trapped in a cage. You need 3 buttons to open the cage to collect her. Now I found these buttons and pressed them in a random order. I think it is in the order relating to the kind of coral or seaweed, the order that you see it when you get teleported in. So I tried blue, then green, and you literally just click the button, and then red. And when we go back to the pond, the cage has been opened and we can get Mermaid. I don't know what this is. It's maths of some sort. The developer said that it's basically finding angles and stuff. Super helpful. I don't know, I haven't done angles since school when I was doing the old Pythagoras theorem. I don't know how to solve that one. For you mathematicians out there, have a blast, I'm sure you'll find it fun. And really bizarrely, in the kind of mushroom cave, there's only one guest. It feels like a bit of a wasted opportunity or wasted space to only have one. So we're going across to Starry, Blue Moon and the Supernova Isles now. In order to get Starry down, what you need to do is have 5 people and you all need to stand on one of the stars. So logging on, the kids, and bless, the developer came and brought somebody else with him to come and stand on the last 2 for me. That's what I mean, this developer was absolutely brilliant doing this. And then the tower tumbles. I mean, that is just so cool. What a great addition to this game. And then Starry then comes down to be collected. And again, he helped me with shooting star, so he told me that in order to get the shooting star, the spell is the star gives us fortune. But he did say it was bugged, and so he had to fix that, but it went to spawn for some reason. I mean, that developer was so nice, he didn't have to bother doing all this and giving me all the answers. So moving round onto Blue Moon. So in order to get up to Blue Moon, there's around the back you've got like these kind of semi-invisible platforms. So you just need to make your way up through the platforms. Top of that pole you then get underneath the moon. So there's another invisible step just out. And I'm sorry people, but this is where I got stuck. I couldn't get round these next set of blocks without dropping off. I tried a couple of times, but if you go up the rest of those blocks you'll hit Blue Moon at the top. So it's up there, you've just got to climb up for it. Through the door will teleport us through to Twilight, Moonlight, and this is a code game. So this is the phases of the moon, and obviously each phase is numbered. So it's just matching the phase up to the number. code is 41762385. So I did get a couple of the extreme ones. Not all of them. Too complicated. So this one told us to press the little tiny star at the top of supernova. Again, I managed to get this high and then got stuck. I don't know how you go the rest of the way to go up and press the tiny star. There was no steps, no platform, nothing that I could see to press. Yeah, a bit stuck on that one. Don't know if you need to say a spell or pick something up to take you up there, I don't know. I got you up that far, but you need to go and press that star. When we go through the door, this takes you up to supernova, and yeah. As soon as I walked in there, it was almost like straight into the complicated box, I'll deal with it later, but I never actually managed to go back and deal with it later, so that one stays in the unsolved box. I am really sorry. It just hurts my brain looking at this wall. I think this is for the Mensa IQ people, I swear. Moving through to the Gleaming Gardens area. The only one little bugbear with this game, I think, very, very minor, is that the gameplay can glitch a little bit, but if you just kind of stop walking, it'll catch up with itself and it runs fine then, but occasionally it can just glitch a little bit, which is a slightly bit annoying if you're doing obbies, because you can fall off. So this is another difficult one. So what we need to do is click the watering can and keep clicking, and Nature Guest will appear. Moving around into dark magic now. Black magic guest. So she asks you to help her count her potions. Now I counted 3 times and I counted 74 potion bowls around this marketplace. And if you look in the chat, everybody else is sticking in 74 potions. I don't know how I'm counting these wrong. However, as I was kind of trying to get this one, the kind of developer came on and said it's 68. So I've popped in 68. But unlike Easter Bunny and Nerd, this one doesn't automatically pop up when you put the right answer in. You've got to walk forward and go and collect it, which the developer had to come all the way over and teleport to me to show me that I had to do that. Hashtag noob moment. Do love the little puzzles in this game, it's so entertaining. And although I am frustrated I didn't finish the game, I really have had a lot of fun playing this one. If you do like our videos and our channel, please do support us and subscribe. We are grateful for every single supporter of our channel. If you do get stuck with any of these or do need a little bit of extra help, please do leave me a comment. I will always try and help you the best that I can. Obviously can't help you with the ones that I didn't get, so don't ask. I don't know, I don't have a clue. So the astrologer, again, poor developer, had to come and help me. So the clue was use the emote BTW, or by the way. So I tried different versions of it, tried to get it to work, and bless, here comes Brian to the rescue again and told me to put in happy, calm, love. I don't think I would have got these without this person's help. Truly, I would never have thought to put that in. And again, just walk forward and you'll be able to collect the astrologer. So moving round onto the private island. So this one, from the main island by the beach house, you need to jump on the boat that comes round. You can't walk on the water, you'll just oof. The only place you can walk on the water is in the lighter blue section of the private island. So around the map you will notice some bananas. You need to go ahead and collect them. That is for Monkey, and there are 10 of them in total. In the lifeguard rings, there is a random phone that when you press on it, it rings, but it doesn't do anything. I'm not sure what that one's for. I could have missed something, but didn't get it to work. Banana in the ducky. I will come back and show you what to do with those fruits in a moment. So you need to click on the palm tree and palm tree guest appears. Don't know what's in the VIP lounge, but I'm assuming if you buy VIP there might be something down there for you. So for the Italian guest you just need to click on the slices and they disappear. I just love these kind of mini puzzles that you have to, it's so obvious that you have to think of. So to get hula, we need to dance, but you need to be specific in the dance that you use, so it is the emote dance 2. And then just walk into it and you can get her again. So round the back of the DJ booth you'll see a colour code, and what this colour code is actually the lights that are flashing in front of the DJ booth. So you start at yellow, so the code is yellow, green, red, blue, and DJ pops up. So when you hear the kind of monkey screech sound, that means you've collected all 10 bananas. So monkey will actually appear on this palm tree over in the corner. So for the fruit, we need to put them in order. So go to the coloured section under the slide, and it's yellow, red, purple, orange, green, which obviously is pineapple, tomato, grapes, orange and pear. So for Ducky, I literally just went round and clicked on every Ducky floaty that was in the water, and then when I went back round to the one I started on, which was by the pier, we get teleported to Ducky's lair. Ducky's lair of hell, to make your brain hurt. Back to the start now, and this is solo, so the developer said, so nobody can help you out here. So there's obviously 3 games to complete to go and get Ducky. So there's flashing squares, and I started off in the one with the top right hand corner. And then I clicked the one that was kind of in the bottom, and then I clicked the one in the middle of the second row. That's as far as I got to, but I don't know if the colours are relevant because I was literally just sat there clicking until the lights flashed. I don't think you can flute this one. They said there's something on the wall to help. I don't know, I got up to 3 and I gave up. Moving around through to the second room. So I think you need to add up all of those numbers and round them up and then complete the sum. So obviously that I could do with a calculator. But unless I can solve the other couple of puzzles, there's not much point doing it really. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, it really does help support us. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!